Aloha. You're watching F5 On Demand. And welcome to In 5 Minutes or Less with Peter Silva. And today is a very special edition of In 5 Minutes or Less, where I'm actually going to show you, in 5 minutes or less, how I create an In 5 Minutes or Less video. So let's start the clock. So the first thing I do actually is I get a logo, our F5 IT Agility logo. I have it open in a tab, and that's what I start with as the video begins. You can see I have this countdown timer, and I actually have it on a different screen so I can keep an eye on it. There was in the past where I used to flip back and forth, and you just set it this way as you saw, set and start. So that one's going now too. And then oftentimes I will then go to one of our units. This is a FirePass SSL VPN. And most of the time I like to show certain features and functionality. Like here we'll go into the F5 FirePass SSL VPN. I might show how to set up network access, or I might show how to set up application access. Now over here in the bottom right, there is this little recorder going, and that's my Camtasia recorder. I use Camtasia to create and edit and then publish these sorts of videos. And so now that I'm recording, usually I would just go here on this little button. I'd right mouse click and I can either stop or delete. Most of the time it's just stop. And then what I'll do is I'll open Camtasia Studio. Now I've already created a little recording, so let's import the media. As you can see here, I have the LDAP-S configuration, the consolidate access, and I'm just going to bring in this demo capture. Now I'll drag this into the storyboard line. Now it's only, like 28 seconds or so. Let's go back to the beginning. Now, first things I like to do is make it look nice, so I'll zoom in like this, and you can see on the right we get the logo nice and centered. We'll finish that. And then I'll start, playing this as this goes along. You can kind of hear, maybe you can't. Oh, now there was a little change. So if I go back some, I can just go back a little bit. I'll click forward some, go zoom and pan again. Maybe click forward just slightly, get to the page. Oops, go one more. Now we're on this page. I'll go in and add this sort of stuff so it comes up nice. Here I could also click finished and do a call out, add a call out, and this is FirePass. Oops. Doink doink. And let's change the arrow to up and open it a little bit. There it is. Finished. That'll be in there. There might be some additional features or changes. You can see the stopwatch here. Oop, let's get rid of this now. And this is only supposed to go in and out for a couple of seconds, but let's make this a lot shorter. And move it out there. And click finished. And move forward. It should go away. Here's the rest of this video. So now that the video is done, I'll say produce video as. Oftentimes it's custom recording. I'll choose an AVI for this. I'll choose next. I'll choose next. I'll choose next, next, next. And then in 5, how to in 5. Finish. Go back to home on this back end. And so now it's rendering the project. Now in the past I would go look back at the time. Ooh, a minute left. We're getting close. This might work out really well. Back to the thing. It's rendering. It looks like it's going to be a race to the finish. We're at 50% done rendering project. These usually take a lot longer. Obviously, when you're editing down some video, I always leave this thing running and try to make it within 5 minutes. That is the task. I look at this kind of like a game show, to be perfectly honest, to get it going. And so while this is rendering, it's almost done. Let's see what we got here. and then usually it'll launch, no video that I've uploaded, but it'll bring me back. Sometimes it'll play the AVI. I'll then open up a thing, go to TubeMogul, log into TubeMogul, and then I'll upload it and publish it and send it over to Dev Central. And there you have it. In 5 minutes or less, how to create an in 5 minutes or less. Oh, yeah, you can hear the counter on the other computer going off. That's my indicator. So there you go. A little fun today, a little behind the scenes on how you create how I create an in 5 minutes or less for F5 networks. This is Peter Silva. Have a great day.